Public hot tubs, where relaxation meets microbial roulette. There you are, sinking into bubbly, body temperature bliss, thinking you're soaking stress away. But in reality, you're steeping yourself in a communal human stew seasoned with a delightful mix of skin cells, sweat, hair, urine, and that one guy's sunscreen that never quite rubbed in. It's warm. It's crowded. It's foamy. And somewhere in there, Pseudomonas aeruginosa is doing cannonballs in your pores. Unlike pools, which at least benefit from cooler temperatures and more dilution, hot tubs are basically bacteria spas. The water is kept warm, typically between 100 degrees Fahrenheit and 104 degrees Fahrenheit, which, unfortunately, is also the temperature range that many pathogens consider optimal for reproduction. It's the microbial equivalent of spring break in Cancun. Warm water, high traffic, low supervision. Combine that with dense human traffic, often limited filtration, and inconsistent chemical maintenance, and what do you get? A frothy little cauldron of potential skin rashes, ear infections, and the occasional stomach bug. The biggest bacterial diva in the hot tub world is Pseudomonas aeruginosa, which causes what's affectionately known as hot tub rash. It's a red, itchy, and sometimes pus-filled rash that develops where your swimsuit holds the warm, bacteria-rich water closest to your skin. So yes, the very thing protecting your modesty might also be helping a bunch of bacteria launch a full-blown skin invasion. If you're unlucky, the same pathogen can also lead to swimmer's ear, an outer ear infection that leaves you deaf in one ear and screaming internally. And let's be real, the idea that hot tubs are clean because they're chlorinated is a myth clinging on harder than someone hogging the jets. Chlorine, while powerful, loses effectiveness in hot water faster than a tourist loses their hotel key. It evaporates more quickly, gets overwhelmed by bather load, and is constantly trying to neutralize all the stuff people bring into the water, including that forgotten foot fungus, leftover lotion, and all the shed skin cells sloughing off like snow in a blizzard. Did we mention the foam? That dreamy layer of sudsy bubbles on top isn't a sign of luxurious cleanliness. It's the result of organic matter, mostly oils, sweat, and skin products, reacting with the water and surfactants. You're not soaking in champagne. You're soaking in people's soup. If a hot tub smells strongly of chemicals or has a suspicious foam layer clinging to the walls, it's not working overtime to keep you safe. It's crying for help. But wait, there's more. Because hot tubs have a lower water volume than pools, pathogens like Legionella pneumophila, the culprit behind Legionnaire's disease, can build up quickly if the system isn't properly maintained. This bacteria thrives in warm, moist environments and can become aerosolized through jets and bubbles, turning a relaxing soak into a respiratory nightmare. Nothing says spa day quite like inhaling bacteria directly into your lungs. So, how do you protect yourself from this microbial fondue? First off, use your eyes and nose. If the water isn't crystal clear, smells too chemical or not chemical enough, or looks like it's auditioning for a role as a swamp double, skip it. No amount of jets is worth spending a week with a rash shaped like your bikini. Second, limit your time in public tubs. The longer you soak, the more your pores open, and the more welcoming your skin becomes to whatever's swimming by. Think of it as exposure math. Hot water plus open pores plus strangers' bacteria equals an itch waiting to happen. Third, shower immediately afterward, with soap. Don't just rinse and air dry like you're in a shampoo commercial. Scrub like you're prepping for surgery. Especially pay attention to areas covered by swimwear and dry your ears if you value your ability to hear. And for the love of hygiene, don't use the hot tub if you've had diarrhea recently. This should go without saying, but apparently we still need signs about it. The pathogens you're shedding don't magically disappear in bubbles. In the end, public hot tubs are a strange mix of soothing pleasure and biological hazard. They can be great for sore muscles and social vibes, as long as they're maintained like a high-tech lab and treated with a caution usually reserved for raw chicken. So the next time you dip into that communal jacuzzi, just remember, you're not alone in there. And neither are the microbes.